In the center of the city, a massive sculpture stands still. Its stainless steel surface bends the world around it. Shaped like a giant bean, this strange object naturally draws people closer. It makes you stop, pulls you toward it, and eventually invites you to step inside the experience. Invisible space, ungraspable depth, a sense of emptiness you cannot explain, not something you just see, but something you feel with your body. If the purpose of art is to make the viewer stop, to draw them in and to let them experience the work from within, there is one artist who has come closer to this goal than almost anyone else. Today's look into is about one of the most innovative and controversial installation artists of our time, Anish Kapoor. This work is called Cloudgate. Installed in the center of Millennium Park in Chicago, this massive stainless steel sculpture reflects everything around it: the city, the sky, the people, and even yourself. But what makes this work special is not just reflection. As you get closer, the image begins to distort, space bends, and your sense of position becomes uncertain. You think you are looking at the sculpture, but at some point it feels like you are inside it. And this is where Anish Kapoor's work truly begins. For him, sculpture is not about making a form. It is about creating an experience of space. After Cloudgate, Kapoor's work becomes even more minimal. At the center of his work is the idea of the void. A hollow space, a dark opening, a sculpture whose center is not filled but empty. The inside is often covered with deep blue or dark red pigment, so dark that the depth cannot be measured. You know it is there, but you cannot tell where it ends. It is empty, yet it does not look empty. This contradiction creates a quiet confusion and pulls your curiosity inward. At that moment, you are no longer looking at the work. You are experiencing the space inside it. For Kapoor, emptiness is not nothing. A void is a space that can still be filled, a place where existence and creation are always possible. For him, sculpture is not about making objects, but about making us feel a space that does not exist. Kapoor also became the center of one of the biggest controversies in contemporary art. He obtained exclusive rights to use one of the darkest materials ever created, Vantablack. This material absorbs almost all light, erasing the surface completely. No reflection, no shape, only depth. Many artists protested. Can one artist own a color? The debate grew and the criticism continued, but the incident also shows something clearly: how far Kapoor was willing to go to explore space, depth, and the invisible. Since the beginning of his career, Kapoor has consistently pursued one idea. Through art, he wanted to reveal a world beyond what we see, a world that is wider, deeper, and immaterial. This attitude is deeply connected to his background. Born and raised in India and later educated in Britain, Kapoor encountered many traditions of Western sculpture. Yet, his interest was never limited to form itself. He was drawn instead to universal principles, to spiritual ideas, and to artists who tried to go beyond material shape. It was only after graduation, when he traveled back to India, that he fully understood the direction of his work. Experiencing the life and culture of India again, he found answers to questions that had remained unresolved during his Western education. Knowing this, let's look at his work once again. With his ideas, his background, and the path he has taken in mind, we no longer stand in front of a sculpture the same way. Just as he intended, we do not simply look at the work. We hesitate, we feel uncertain, sometimes even confused inside the space he creates. And in that moment, our senses begin to wake up again. Something we cannot see, yet somehow feel, starts to move within us. Not looking at sculpture, but experiencing space. Today's Look Into was about the artist who turned the invisible into form, Anish Kapoor.